into constructive rest position. Wonderful, easy and restful posture. With your hands resting on your diaphragm, your elbows wide and relaxed back into the mat. Your legs comfortably placed with your knees bent, and be aware that your lower back is comfortably placed. You continue to feel the gentle rise and fall of your diaphragm beneath your hands. And take a moment just to focus on relaxing deeply from the base of your spine. Feel how when you relax this low part of your back, you feel it sinking into your mat. And then relax your shoulders, making sure your shoulders have released back into your mat. You feel where the back of your head is resting on your mat. The soles of your feet comfortably placed on your mat. A sense of being grounded to Mother Earth. Just begin to move your head very slightly from side to side. Just a very subtle movement to start with, and check in on your neck, making sure you have a sense of softness and openness with the movement. And little by little, you can increase that movement. Sense of opening up vertebra in your neck, softening the muscles of your neck, which in turn affects your throat. Slow, soft, simple movement. Coming back to center. Bring your heels to your buttocks, feet together, knees together. Always adjusting the tailbone so you're back into center. Let's just roll the left knee out to the left. Keep the right knee up. Just focus on relaxing from the left hip through the leg. Breathe freely as you hold. You're not pushing into the pose. You're simply relaxing and letting the knee move closer to the floor as you breathe and relax. Each breath out, that sense of releasing a little more deeply. Relax from the hip, the knee, the ankle. As you hold the pose, there's a sense of giving the body time to let go. Every breath in, a sense of drawing in nourishment and energy. A sense of feeding the muscles that we are using. Now slowly easing the knee back to center. Adjust the tailbone and rest with a full deep breath in between the pose. And then we're slowly easing the right knee out to the right. Just be aware each side is different. Don't push into the tighter side. Same principle applies, just waiting for the body to release as you hold and relax and breathe. Each breath out, softening, releasing, letting go. When you feel resistance in the pose, you don't push into that resistance, but rather relax more deeply. Soften. Stay connected with the breath and allow the breath to do the work. And slowly easing the knee back to center. Check your alignment. And as you rest, begin to move the legs just slightly from side to side, just a very subtle movement to start with. Almost like you're not moving your legs at all. It's so subtle. Keep the mid-girdle of your body relaxed, your pelvis, hips, low back. Connect with the fullness of your breath in and out. You may feel the body wanting to move a little deeper. Just go with how your body feels. Coming back to center and stretch the left leg out. Breathe out. And on the inhale, slowly raise that left leg up, just slow as you are comfortable. Just hold the leg extended, the knee can be off lock. Don't try and straighten the leg unless your hamstrings are okay with that. Relax from your hip, from the base of your spine through the back of your leg. Breathe freely. Really relax your low back and feel how the back relaxes into your mat as you hold this stretch. Using your left hand to support your left leg as you ease the leg over to the left. Only as far as is comfortable. Again, it's always listening to your body. And use that left hand for support. Breathe freely as you hold. Release, relax with each breath out. Slowly easing the leg back up to center. And on the next breath in, slowly ease the leg back to your mat. And relax that leg deeply with a full deep breath. And let's change legs. Breathe out. Inhale, raising your leg very slowly, coming up. Hold and breathe freely, checking in on how this leg feels. Always release the knee in order to release the tightness you may be feeling in the hamstring. If you tense that leg and tighten that muscle through the back of your leg, it will refer into your back. So we want to soften. Still maintain that stretch, but feel the softness that comes with the stretch. Fully breathing in and out as you hold each breath out. Relax a little more. Using your right hand to support your leg and slowly moving the leg out to the side, checking in on how this side feels, how it moves from your hip, checking the groin, the inner thigh. Use your right hand to support the leg. Breathe and relax as you hold. And slowly, slowly, moving your leg back up to center. On the next breath in, very slowly, lowering your leg back to your mat. And relax your leg, full deep breath. Bend the knee. Come into constructive rest position again. And we're going to rest there work a little with the upper body, connecting with the upper psoas muscle. Let's just interlace the fingers and place your hands at the back of your head. We're going to relax the arms and the shoulders as you rest and breathe. A feeling of opening up the upper body, the chest, the upper back. Nice full deep breaths in and out. Full deep breath in. Keep the low back relaxed as you breathe out, drawing your chin to your chest. Your elbows can move closer together as you hold and breathe. Now if it's too much strain in your neck, you must come down. The chin coming to the chest, we're getting a nice openness through the neck, but you need to be gentle. And slowly lower. Release your hands back onto your diaphragm. Relax your shoulders and just moving your head again gently from side to side, just as deep as you feel your neck is okay. Keep the movement slow. Remind your hips and low back to relax, your shoulders softening into your mat. And coming back to center. Let's do our pelvic tilt tonight. I'll do it with breath, a nice gentle rhythm of movement and breath together. So as we breathe in, our diaphragm expands and we roll the tailbone into your mat. You'll notice that this arches the spine away from your mat. And as you breathe out, flatten your spine onto your mat and your tailbone lifts up away from the floor, and this tilts the pelvis. Breathe out as you feel the diaphragm expand back toward your spine. The inhale, slowly rolling your tailbone into the mat and arching the spine. It doesn't have to be excessive. And then you breathe out and flatten the spine onto your mat and the tailbone lifts up. So you're connecting with breath and movement, just creating your own rhythm. But we're going to include a pause at the end of each movement. So just pause, hold the breath and pause before you move in the opposite direction. If you wish, in that pause, you can contract the genitals. This is extremely good for strengthening the pelvic floor, for strengthening all those muscles down in that area of our body. pelvic floor exercise is just as important for males as it is for females. Going to finish the cycle with an exhale just in your own time, and then come back to soft natural breathing and relaxing the body. Bring your heels to your buttocks again, feet together, knees together. And draw your left knee into your chest, hands around the knee. Be very gentle, don't pull the knee to the chest. Again, it's about relaxing and letting the breath do the work. Not only the leg relaxing, relax your hips, relax your low back into your mat as you hold. Let's just connect with a nice easy release movement where we begin moving the leg just slightly from side to side, and then we slowly increase the movement. So start off with subtle movement. Keep the breath flowing. And as you listen to your body, it will tell you when it wants to extend deeper into this movement. Slow, easy movement. Feel it in your body. The next time your leg is over to the left, you can just bring that left arm around the knee or the hand on the knee and just hold and relax. Relax from your hip, relax the groin. Breathe freely as you hold. Use your breath to ease softness into the joint and the muscles. Relax your low back as you hold. And slowly back to center. Hold the knee to chest pose with a full deep breath. And now we can change legs. Right knee to your chest and take a moment just to rest in this knee to chest pose, hands around the knee. And use your breath to soften the joint, the muscles you're using in this pose. Full deep breaths, and each exhalation release a little more deeply. Watch the muscles soften and let go. The joint open up, relax. Relaxing the lower back more deeply. Each breath out, soften. And now begin our release movement. Tiny movements of the leg from side to side to start with. Very subtle movement. Check in on how this feels in your hip. Just increase the movement when your body says yes. Keep the breath flowing. Feeling the softness moving deep into your hip, to your thigh and to your low back. Next time your leg is over to the right, either your hand resting on the knee or your arm can wrap around that knee as you roll the knee out to the side, relaxing more deeply from your hip, your groin, and soften your low back as you hold. Each breath out, consciously releasing, letting go tightness, tension, even injury. Feeling of softening, then releasing. And slowly easing back to center. Just holding the knee to chest pose. Soft, gentle breath. Relax the whole mid-girdle of your body. Bringing your foot back onto the floor, back to alignment. Feet together, knees together, heels close to your buttocks. And we're going to rest in the butterfly pose. So the knees just falling apart, the soles of your feet together. And feel a deep release as you hold and breathe. Again, let's interlace the fingers and place your hands at the back of your head. Relax the upper body. Relax from your hips, your groin, your low back. Constantly allowing the breath to do the work. So if it's comfortable, we can create another posture from here, but if your neck is not happy tonight, just stay with your head on the floor. Otherwise, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, roll your chin to your chest. Only lifting up through the neck as far as it is comfortable. Don't ever strain your neck. We're going to inhale and slowly lower your head to the floor. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, your head slowly back to the mat. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's just hold this pose for a couple of breaths. Perhaps feel how this posture moves deep down into your abdominal muscles. And then on the next exhalation, slowly lowering your head back to your mat, releasing your hands back to your diaphragm. Feel your breath beneath your hands. And as you rest, move your head from side to side. And coming back to center. Knees together. Adjust your tailbone. And we draw both knees into your chest, into wind relief pose, hands around your knees. And take a moment to rest, full, deep breathing into your belly, and we're going to create movement to create space as we breathe in. The thighs move away and create space in your belly for the breath. And as you breathe out, diaphragm, belly retracts and your thighs move into your belly. This is release work as well, slow, easy movements with breath. Wonderful for bringing volumes of energy and blood flow into your digestive system. Wonderful for all that energy, the organs in your abdominal area. Feeling of nourishing this whole entire area in your belly. Finishing with an exhalation. And then moving your feet to your mat. And rolling to the left side. Coming into our fetal position. The knees waist level. Spine slightly rounded and your arms crossed at your chest. Working deeply into our psoas muscle, which of course affects our spine, affects our abdomen, our front body. So let's open the right leg from the left. So just a small raising of the leg away from the left leg. Now, focus here is relaxing from your right hip through your thigh, your knee, your calf, and even your foot. We're breathing and relaxing that right leg. Keep breathing out and relaxing a little more as you hold. If the muscles really tire, then you need to bring the leg down. Don't strain. If you feel the muscles beginning to tire, then just relax even deeper if you can. And rest your legs together. Full deep breath in between the pose. This time with your right hand on the knee, we're going to breathe in and open that knee, open that leg wide. The knee is still bent, so breathing freely, going deep into the hip, into the groin. This affects the low back. Slowly lower the legs together and rest with breath. Separate the leg. Use your right hand resting on the knee and draw that knee towards your chest. Hold and breathe freely. Now with the heel to your buttock, bring your hand down to your foot, and we're going to move the knee away from you. As the heel moves into the buttock, you're stretching the thigh. Don't go so hard that you're feeling tension. Listen to your body. And coming back, knees together, legs together, and rest with breath. Separate the legs slightly. Take the heel to the buttocks so the thigh is stretching back. Then stretch the leg away. Keep the knee off lock and then move the leg forward towards your chest. It's all a nice, slow, easy movement. Then bend the knee and bring the legs together. Now it's important that you rest with the breath before you start over. So just working in your own time and pausing in between the movement. Find your own rhythm. Remember not to tighten the leg. If you keep the knee off lock, the leg remains soft. Working with one more movement in your own time. There's never any need to rush. Bring your arms out in front of you to shoulder level with palms together. Breathe out. As you inhale, your right arm begins to raise up. Follow your hand with your eyes. Breathe out and take that arm back behind you. Now take the elbow off lock to take pressure off the shoulder if you need to. It's very tight. It's best to take the joints off lock. Breathe in and slowly come up. And breathe out and slowly come down. So slow movements with your breath. Connect with your breath and your movement in a nice, easy rhythm. Keep the shoulder relaxed as you move the arm back. We build strength on softness. The next time your arm is extended to the right, hold and breathe freely. Really focus on relaxing, especially that right shoulder, that right arm. You can turn your head to the right if your neck is okay with that. And then on the next inhale, the arm is beginning to move up. The exhale, the arm is moving down. Pause with a breath. And we're rolling to the other side. Oh my goodness. We're going to go over tonight. I hope that's okay with everybody. I can't leave you with just one side done. Okay, so knees, your legs hip width, your arms crossed. Take Take a moment to breathe and relax. Let's separate that left leg from the right just a little. Hold and breathe freely, and again that focus on relaxing that left leg from your hip through to your foot. Relax, relax, relax. Softening the leg. However, always rest. If there's any strain, let it go. Legs together. Rest with a full deep breath in between the pose. Bringing your left hand onto the knee and open that knee wide, moving deep into the hip, into the groin, and moving into your low back. And slowly back with your legs together. Rest with a breath. Then using your left hand to draw that left knee to your chest. And rest, legs together. Now separate the leg, the left leg, ease the heel to the buttock and move your thigh back. Then push the leg away from you and slowly moving that leg forward towards your chest. Keep the knee off lock. Then bend the knee and rest the legs together. And pause with a breath before you start over. So find your own rhythm and remember to pause in between the movement. Working with one more circle in your own time. And rest with breath. Arms out in front of you, palms together. As you breathe in, the left arm begins to rise, following your hand with your eyes. Exhale takes the arm back behind you. And then the inhale, floating the arm back up. Exhale, floating your arm back down. So finding your own rhythm, slow, easy movements with breath. Next time your arm is extended back behind you, hold and breathe freely. Really focus on relaxing the shoulders, the arms, your head turned to the left. Means your neck needs to soften and relax as you hold. Feeling of the whole upper body opening up to the posture. And slowly floating the arm up, floating the arm down. Rest with a breath. So I'm going to do one pose before we go into relaxation. I'd like you to come into tabletop, and we're just going to come into extended child's pose. So come into tabletop first, toes tucked under. Just bring the buttocks to your heels. Stretch the arms away from you. Just finding that pose that's okay for you. The forehead moves to the floor or moves toward the floor. The elbows can bend. Whatever feels right for you in this pose. Hold and breathe freely. Okay, so just coming back up, coming onto your heels. Just give the toes a stretch by staying seated on your heels. Lift the body up into alignment if it's comfortable. If it's too strong in your toes, just lean forward with your hands on the floor in front of your knees. If you're okay seated on your heels, let's just bring the arms around the body and stretch up. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Hold with breath. And then let the arms float down. Come forward into tabletop. Take the toes back and tap them. And we're going to come into relaxation now. So into Savasana, your relaxation pose. Just getting yourself comfortable on your back. So making sure that your body is aligned. Your heels hip width apart, your feet falling away naturally. Your hips aligned, spine and neck aligning. Your arms comfortably placed and your eyes gently closed. Connect with your breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your diaphragm as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Our relaxation tonight, the rainbow dream. When you're feeling sad, anxious, overwhelmed or stressed, using colours can be a comfort. When you want to relax, colours are soothing. We all have a wonderful feeling about rainbows. Most of us find it easy to visualize a rainbow or find it easy to learn to visualize a rainbow as the colors relate to the colors of our energy centers, the chakras, which rest in our body. Rainbows are part of our childhood imaginings, our childhood dreams. Let us go back in time to when we saw rainbows in our dreams. We are going to be wrapping ourselves up in this rainbow. If for some reason this does not feel good to you, simply be with your rainbow in your imagination. You will feel warm and comfortable with your rainbow, and for a time we will be resting with the rainbow, immersed in its colour and energy. You are aware that your body is very comfortable and relaxed. Your body feels soft and settled. Bring your awareness to your breath, linking with the quiet, rhythmic flow. Your breath takes you deeper, deeper into your inner being. where you feel passive, calm, and safe. Let's begin to move through each colour of the rainbow, seeing each colour and feeling each colour. Bring the colour red into your awareness. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the colour red. Let this colour seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional centre, into your mind, into your soul. You are wrapped in the colour red. Now begin to visualize the colour orange. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the colour orange. And let this colour seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional centre, into your mind, into your soul, wrapped in the colour orange. The colour yellow moves into your consciousness. And from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the colour of the sun. Let this colour seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional centre, into your mind, into your soul. You are wrapped in the colour yellow. Now bring the colour green into your awareness. And from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the colour green. Let this colour seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional centre, into your mind, into your soul. You are wrapped in the colour green. The cool colour of blue moves into your being. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the colour blue. Let this colour seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional centre, into your mind and into your soul. You are wrapped in the color blue. A vibrant mix of blue and green creates the color indigo. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the vibrant color of indigo. Let this color seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional center, into your mind and into your soul. You are wrapped in the color indigo. The seventh color of the rainbow is purple. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, wrap your whole being in the color purple. Let this color seep into every cell, every part of your being, going deep into your emotional center, into your mind, into your soul. You are wrapped in the color purple. A deep sense of peace and calm moves through you, moves around you, moves deep within you. You are wrapped up in your rainbow, warm and safe. You rest for a time, bathed in color, bathed in light, and bathed in love and peace. Slowly, slowly, you're coming back to awareness of your body relaxed on your mat. Just remain for a moment, resting in the warmth of your beautiful rainbow and feeling very much at peace with yourself and the world. Move your awareness to your breath, connected to the slow, rhythmic quiet of your breath. Awareness of your body as you slowly begin to awaken your body, coming back into this room, awakening your mind, feeling your breath. Time to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And taking a deep breath in and stretching your arms up behind you. Stretching and yawning. And rolling to the right and stretch. And rolling to the left and stretch. And coming back to center. Your arms down beside you, your knees bending, and taking a moment to stretch, to move, to be settled in your body. And when you're ready, you can roll to the right side and rest there before you sit up. Thanks for sharing. Lovely to have you tonight, and have a great week. I'll see you soon. Namaste.